Hey, it's your boy Bobby Beast here. I want to talk about a subject that comes to mind. Dragon Ball Super, episode 91. I was so used to being in the 80s. I almost said 80 something, right? Now, moving on. What is going on in this episode? We have the two Zenos sitting with one another. They're putting on the hat and they're switching back and forth and hitting one another in the head with a hammer. It's pretty much crazy. All of a sudden, Grand Priest comes up and says, hey, let me show you what's going on in the universe. So we go directly to the Team Universe 7's meeting and they're talking about everything. Everybody's counting about their members. Gohan and Supreme Kai is looking over everything, making sure everything's tracked. And then they come up to say, hey, where is Vegeta? Because they are at Vegeta's house. You know, they're in that area. They're like, where is he? Next thing we know, come to find out, he's up there on Dende's lookout. Still Kami lookout to me. And pretty much he's walking in the spot. Boba was like, hey, man, you messed up the time chamber when you was here last time. But he's like, man, whatever. And he's like, I will surpass Goku. He gets inside the Hollow Wallet time chamber. I'm the Prince of all Saiyans. Woo! You know what time it is. Now, we move from that to Universe 9. What's going down in Universe 9, looks like they're in a big war, a big fight. I don't even know what's going on. All I know is that cities are splitting apart. There's all kind of guns getting shot, bazookas blowing up. And the god of Universe 9, the God of Destruction of Universe 9, he's there and he has the Pride Troopers there with him. I think they're still going over the fact that they don't have everybody they need on their team just yet, but they're working on it. But I thought Hakai was exclusive to Beerus. Obviously it's not, because the dude pretty much Hakai the whole city of just all those bad dudes and took them straight out, man. Like, I was like, okay, that was a bit of a shock. Another God of Destruction doing the move Hakai. It must be shared, among all the gods of destruction. I really don't know. But moving past that, we are on our way to some other details. What we've been looking for now, Zeno and the Grand Priest are still discussing the details of what's going on with everybody in the tournament to some degree. But I don't think they really take a look at what's going on with Universe 6, but we're going into Universe 6. What's happening right now is that, and again, I'm going to say this, Universe 6 needs its own TV series. I'm going to always, that's just me. But basically, we got Frost sitting in an alley hiding with the hood over his head. And yes, he does look like a Jedi. Yes, he does look like he's a Sith Lord or something like that. It's pretty cool they did that too. All of a sudden, you hear these steps and you know that walk belongs to Hit. Now, the only other person that may have a walk like Hit may be Piccolo. But basically, Frost knows who it is. And Frost is like, oh, no, he done came for me. He's here. It's Hit. And the next thing you know, Hit's like, look, I got business with you. And Frost is groveling at his feet. He's like, man. Oh, man, I need your help, man. I ain't did nothing, blah, blah, blah. You know what time it is. Next thing you know, Frost jumps up. He's throwing the needle in the tail and everything. He got the blades in his hand. He's coming at him and Hit's like, look, for a moment I took you serious. So that means you've improved. We need to get together because we got this tournament going on and we're going to need you to be recruited on the team. Of course, Frost agrees. So it's on. They're going to be fighting. Now, moving on, the next universe that we get some details from. Now, I got to think about this because there's a lot happening in this episode, and I'm probably mixing this in wrong, but let's go to Universe 10 where Gawatsu is pretty much looking at the team from Universe 10. They have everybody they need. Of course, the majority of them are still under cloaks with that one specific guy with all those things in his head dancing around. And you got the Angel from the Universe 10 dancing around with them too, and they're taking pictures, and you can just look in Gawatsu's eyes and face. He's like, man, we're done. So, we can kind of agree with that. So, we go back to Universe 7. What's going down in Universe 7? Basically, Goku is training with Whis. And not only that, Goku, is going fierce. This is the first time I've ever seen Goku under the same conditions Vegeta is in. Now, we've seen Goku fought in that capsule spaceship before, because that's pretty much now become Vegeta's home. But never seen him did it again since on the way to Planet Namek. And it was pretty cool seeing him do that, especially in Super Saiyan Blue fighting against Whis. And another thing, he pretty much went at with Whis, and he ended up, getting advantages, upper hand over Whis. He bites his hand, flips him over. This is a first. In this arc, I want to just say that Goku has been showing some improvement, because usually whenever Beerus is talking junk, they just listen or they grovel down, but now Goku stands up for himself against Beerus whenever he's talking junk. And likewise, they never could even touch Whis, let alone do anything about getting an upper hand on Whis, but he bit his hand and threw him over. So, something to admire about. But that's what's going on. Let's see. That's going on in Universe 7. We're going to the next one is Master Roshi shows up to Yamcha Puar's house, man. Master Roshi says pretty much he needs to be trained in his weakness. What is his weakness? Women. Hey, I got nothing to say about that. But basically, when it comes down to it, it's like Puar can transform into a hot woman, and Puar does, a very hot woman. Puar, I'm not sure if Puar is a he or she. I want to say Puar is a girl. But basically, Puar turned into a hot woman in Master Road. She's chasing Puar all over the place. And, of course, he's getting, thrown here, thrown there. Yamcha, it makes me wonder what kind of relationship Yamcha and Puar has, too. I mean, don't pay me no mind. But Yamcha looks at Oolong and he's like, do you think they're ever going to, try to recruit me for the Universal Tournament? And, Oolong's like, hey, I guess, probably. We all know how that goes. But moving on, we go back to, I want to say Universe 7. We go back to 7. No. We go to this chick. Remember there was a blonde-haired chick that was in the preview, very pretty, pink dress, everything like that. She's walking around. I'm not sure what universe she's in, but she's walking around and, very, very pretty looking. You got these very strong-looking women. They're talking just like, who do you think you are, blah, blah, blah. I think they're at an audition or something. But all of a sudden, like, they diss the chick, and I think the chick just goes into a performance, and then all of a sudden, the chick transforms into that big Teletubby looking person that was fighting Vegeta in the opening, and they were going at it back and forth with one another. Yeah, the Teletubby person has made their appearance, and they blast these strong looking women. They blast them away, man. So, with that being said, we go right back to Universe 7. What's going on in Universe 7? Majin Buu's asleep. All right, you know why? Because Bulma gets a call from Hercule. Bulma picks up the phone and tell him, look, it's bad. Beerus is mad. He's like, look, this dude ain't passed the test in the last tournament. Now this dude going to sleep. Something need to be done about this before they can, they're talking junk back and forth. Next, Goku's gone. He's en route, and he's not playing. He's on his way. We didn't get no action from Kaba and all of them on this episode. But nonetheless, I like this episode. Wait a minute. I almost slipped. Toppo. Universe, yes, that's right, Toppo and crew. We got Toppo having dinner with the bunny rabbit dude, waiting on their friend, the guy that looks like the sergeant, and the dude's trying to get a cat out the tree, man. And he's like, yo, we need to get together, because I think they're recruiting their team. So I think we're going to see more recruitment with their universe real soon. And they're, that's Universe 11. They're going to be recruiting. They're going to be together real soon. They're going to be doing some research, and they're going to be getting some people. So I think it's going to continue into the next episode, but that's what I almost forgot. Now back to the end. Pretty much Goku is en route to Majin Buu to find out exactly what in the heck is going on. So all in all, what I want to say about this episode is that I want to give it an 8.5. And the reason why I'm saying that is because it's an episode that is building up the tension. It feels like a slice of life, but it's not a slice of life. It's a prologue, prelude that leads into the major event. Everything is setting up. This episode was very fast paced. There was a lot of information going on in this episode, and everything is coming together. So soon we are about to go into the Universal Survival Fight, and all the anticipation that we've been having for so long will be over. But that is my review. That's my review here. I just want to say to all of you, much love, much respect. Hold it down. It's your boy Bobby Beast. Go ahead and subscribe and hit that notification bell and like the video if you like the content. I got plenty of Dragon Ball content here on my channel. Check it out. All I want to say is much love, much respect. Hold it down, and 1.